Hey guys, what's going on? It's Russ again from Historic Coins and Collectibles of eBay fame. I got a couple Wayte Raymond displays for you today. And I'm going to show off. I actually have this one. It's auctioning right now on eBay. You know, it's going, I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks right now. There's a couple days left. You know, it's just a nice circulated Walking Liberty $half short set. You know, it goes 1938 all the way to 1947. They're all in fairly nice circulated condition. I actually did not have the 1938. I had to buy this one. That's the most worn one. You know, all of them. See if I can get a little closer here. 7 out of the 10 have that little horseshoe in between her chest, which when I'm looking at these things, you know, I always look to that as far as me determining, you know, how worn it is, what potential grade it would be. You know, if it's got a nice crisp horseshoe, let me see if I get a pen here. Right in here, that horseshoe in between her chest. You know, if it's got a nice crisp defined U, then I consider those to be, you know, very nice circulated condition. 7 out of the 10 have that little horseshoe. This one has probably half of it. You know, it's not crisp and defined. This one doesn't have it at all. This one has it. There's a little bit of, this wasn't a 2x2. And you know, the plastic rests on these things for years and years and years, and in and out of heat. And you get that little bit of toning on there, or foreign matter, or whatever it is. So it's kind of covering it up a little bit, but I can guarantee you it's got that crisp little horseshoe in there. This one's got it. Like I told you, the 38 I had to go out and buy. So that's the most worn one. 39's looking good. 40's looking good. 41, it's got partial. It's got half. And then the 42's got it. So these are all pretty nice, in my opinion. They all got a little bit of a patina to them. Another spot that I always look at would be the chest feathers on the eagle, on the reverse. You know, once you start getting the big flat spot here, then you know you're getting into a pretty serious circulated grade. You know, this one's pretty worn too, you can see. This one's a little less worn than the other. So I could almost do a grading video with you guys here. See this one? Extremely worn. Looks like he's warm too, but a little less. A little less. And then we start going back down. And this one's doing okay. This one's got some wear there that we can see. Like I said, these are all circulated. I would say the majority of them are in the fine neighborhood, very fine. A couple of them are extra fine. And they got some nice toning to them, patina. None of them are like harshly cleaned and, you know, shiny, like nobody likes them. I would probably say the nicest one for me would be the 47. 47's got the most details with the most original look. I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but it's almost got a Barber tone to it. You know, that olive green tone. And I was going to touch on the Barber because I did a short set of these already with the Barbers, and that did really well. The Barber halves. And the Barber half ended in 1915. The quarters and dimes ended in 1916. So I was wondering why that is, and I had to look it up. But apparently, it's a law that coinage has to circulate for a minimum of 25 years. You know, that's a law that Congress has made. So, you know, you probably don't want to go through all the work of getting an artist to draw a new design, getting it approved, making dies, and all the logistics behind that. And then have a new president come in and want to change it all up after 4 or 8 years. So I'd imagine that was the reason behind that. But the Barber half ended in 1915. I just sold a short set of those. I would have put together another Barber short set, but I didn't have them. You know, I've got a bunch of duplicates, and I couldn't put together a straight short set on either end. So I did the Walking Liberty half set. But it's a cool set. Like I said, it's auctioning now. I think it's at like 50 bucks. So go check it out at Historic Coins and Collectibles. And I'm working on putting together a full set of these Barbers. You know, that's what I want to do. I've got 2 other empty displays. This is the best I could do with what I have right now. And, you know, if I'm going to do a short set, I want it to end at 1916 or begin in 1892. I don't want to do some half-assed, you know, middle years short set that ends at 1912. So this will take me a while to do, because these coins in these condition are anywhere from $20 to $30, depending on how warm they are, and depending on the patina, the overall look and eye appeal. And I'm sure some of these have been cleaned and retoned. You know, good luck finding an entire set of Barber quarters, and none of them have ever been cleaned at all. I'd like to get majority in fine, but any Barber collectors know, you know, fine to extra fine is actually a tough grade for these. The majority of them are in good, you know, just extremely worn condition. It would be the overwhelming majority of these. Once you start to get into fine, and extra fine is incredibly tough, but once you get into fine even, it gets a little more difficult to track down, and you know, people aren't giving them away. You're not cherry picking these out of a, you know, junk silver sale. Unfortunately, which actually I've cherry picked quite a few of these out of junk silver, but those days I think are behind us. People know these things are worth quite a bit more. This one's probably the nicest, just overall look wise. It's got that classic Barber tone to it, the olive green, you know, the greenish tan olive tone that I really like. It's got a good bit of detail. You know, I would begin to, these are tough to grade. You know, I'd have to get the loop out really and look at it. So I don't want to grade it here on camera. You guys will make fun of me in the comments. But it's probably maybe a fine 12 or a good 8, if I had to guess. I would give it a fine 12. But again, I'd really have to get in with the loop and look at it. So don't bust my balls. But here's what we got. Got the Walking Liberty set, short set, that's auctioning now. And this is actually up there at a buy it now. You know, and I think it's reasonably priced. I think I had it at like 200. And I mean, if you go down, you know, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, and these displays are worth 15 to 20 bucks. So I think I got it priced good. But you guys tell me what you think. And check out that auction. I'll see you in the next one.